Okay, now this is the fun part. This is the part where I get to say, thanks to the support of the Afghan government, I get to say, why wait? That's right, why wait? I have to call up their own little company. Companies, there's more than one. And ask them to please feed as many hungry people as they can possibly make enough food for. Please accept a quarter of the money I make as payment towards this bill. I have to say to the people trying to cure diseases, money is no object. Money is no longer an issue. Please accept a quarter of the money I make as funding for these cures. I have to call up the bank, all the banks all around the world, to take out a huge loan to start my businesses with, such as my own amusement parks. Please accept a quarter of the money I make as payment towards this loan. Now, I know what y'all are saying here. What? Jason, what are you talking about? Come on, Jason, how much money do you really think you're going to make here? Well, I will explain to y'all exactly how much money I plan on making, but first I'm going to tell you how much money you're going to be making, okay? If you're hungry, you're unemployed, you want a job, you need a job, you want me to give you a job, if I give you a job, I'm going to tell you how much money you guys are going to be making, okay? The job I offer pays $20 an hour, starting wage, plus a 50-cent raise every 3 months. Plus, I'll give you insurance, eye and dental care as part of your insurance policy. I will give you a $20,000 burial policy. On the unfortunate event of your death, your beneficiary will receive $20,000. They will be expected to bury you with this money. Plus, I'll give you 10 paid sick days. If you're sick, you take the day off, you go to the doctor, and your insurance policy is stay home, you get better, I will pay you for 10 paid sick days. If you're a good worker, and at the end of the year, you may take your 10, and you don't miss any sick days, at the end of the year, you may take your 10 paid sick days, and you may use it to take a vacation with. Plus, I will give you 5 unpaid sick days. If you're sick more than 10 days, it's perfectly fine. You can be sick for 5 more days. It's perfectly fine, but as punishment, I'm not going to pay you for these 5 unpaid sick days. If you miss more work than this, I have the right to fire you. So if you're hungry, you're unemployed, you want a job, you need a job, you want me to give you a job, if I give you a job, that's how much money you guys are going to be making. Alright, now you want to know how much money I plan on making. I estimate my company's value at the unbelievable amount of let me put this a different way so it's a little easier for you all to understand. I estimate my company will take in the unbelievable amount of $1 billion. An hour. And I will write my ass off and start new businesses until I do. A quarter of which goes to feed people, a quarter of which goes to cure diseases, a quarter of which will go to pay for my company, and a quarter of which will go to me. I plan on acquiring a quarter of Earth's wealth. Now, the reason I plan on acquiring a quarter of Earth's wealth, you guys, is for the simple fact I don't want half of Earth's wealth. You guys gotta understand, I don't want or refuse to acquire. You guys, I don't want half of Earth's damn wealth, right? I'm only willing to acquire a quarter of Earth's wealth. Now, to acquire a quarter of Earth's wealth, what I have to do is I have to build what I call my lots. It's a big, huge, giant parking lot. I want to build one of these parking lots in the desert outside of Las Vegas. I want to build one of these parking lots in the desert outside of Baghdad. Now, off of this parking lot, I want to build an amusement park, which I already told you guys about. No two amusement parks can be the same. They don't have the same rides. If they're in the desert, I'll have lots of water rides. So I want to build an amusement park. I want to build a big, huge, kick-ass mall. I want to build a casino. I want to build a little big, huge hotel or motel. I'm really not sure what the difference is. I want to build 2 nightclubs, and it's kind of ironic that I would sell food to people. But if you're capable of paying for your food, I ask you, please do so. So I'll build several restaurants, maybe a gas station, and anything and everything I choose to build off of my lots. Now, to acquire the proper amount of $1 billion an hour, I have to build a certain number of these lots all around the world. Okay? That's how I plan on acquiring a quarter of Earth's wealth. Now, to stop myself and prevent myself and keep myself and restrict myself and stop myself from acquiring half of Earth's damn wealth, I promise to restrict myself, only selling my products off of my lots, leaving the rest of your countries open for other people to start their own businesses and sell their products out of or off of.